Hello beautiful people and welcome to today's 10-minute invert tune-up. For today's 10-minute circuit, all you're going to need is access to a pole and just a yoga mat on the floor. For your first exercise today, we're going to do some assisted chin-ups. So I want you to start with your left hand on the pole, right hand underneath, and I'm going to keep my toes on the floor and we're going to try and pull the shoulders down and then lower back down from there. Now, keep in mind, I'm not calf raising. I'm trying to pull with my arms and take as much weight in the arm muscles as I can. All right, we're gonna do a minute. Let's go for it. So left hand on top, I want you to pull down on the pole and lower back down. Pull down, lower back down. So I'm not just thinking about bicep curling, yeah? I'm thinking about my shoulder blades physically pulling down. As I do so, I'm taking a big exhale as I pull my belly button in towards my spine and lowering back down. So exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So just keeping an eye on my shoulders as I lift and lower back down. Again, lift and lower back down from there. Just taking that big exhale as we lift up, and I'm almost imagining my shoulders are like pulling down in a V shape. But let's change, we'll go the other hand on top. So right hand on top for me, we're gonna take a big exhale, lift, lower back down. Just keep in mind that you're not arching through your back. I just want a neutral spine. So exhale, lift, and pulling back down. Again, noticing it's not like a massive squeeze back through my shoulders. See how that causes a really weird lift up through my chest? Just, again, just picturing that little V shape through the shoulders as we pull and lower down. Just a couple more on this side for me as we pull, lower down. And remember, don't calf raise. Pull that pole out of the roof and then lower back down. Let's do 3 more. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower down. Good. Let's get into the actual circuit. So exercise number 1 for this circuit. We're gonna continue with those little chin-ups. So I'm gonna start with my left hand on top. We're gonna take a big exhale, pull up into our chin-up, then you're gonna tap the toes and come back down. Your easier variation is to pull down with the shoulders, lift 1, lift the other, but just making sure that you're maintaining the lift through the arms. So you shouldn't have shoulders up towards your ears, and we also shouldn't have them rounding forward over the pole. All right, let's go for a minute. So we're gonna exhale, left hand on top, lift, squeeze your knees straight, don't let them get floppy, and come back down. And we're just gonna focus on quality over control. So we don't wanna lose the shoulders as we lift the legs. I want you to keep it slow and focus on the shoulder blades pulling down into your pockets. Squeeze the knees, tap, and come back down. Let's try again. Exhale, lift, tap, and lower back down. Now, as I exhale, I'm pulling my belly button in towards my spine, and we're gonna keep going till we're at our minute, nearly there, and just focusing on that quality over control. We got this. Face this way for a little bit. So I'm pulling my shoulders down, tap, and back down from there. We got this. All right, let's swap hands. So other hand on top for me. We're gonna go right hand. We're gonna take a big exhale, pull, shoulders pull down as we tap and come back down. Oh, I had this funny feeling my camera wasn't recording. Oh my goodness. All right, let's keep going. Exhale, lift, tap, and come back down. Just making sure those shoulders are pulling down away from those ears, and we're just pulling that belly button in towards our spine. All right, again, it's down. So shoulders down as we lift, tap, and down, focusing on quality over control. So if you need to go slow like me, that's fine. Lift, tap, and down. Well done. Lift, tap, and down. Nearly there. Again, exhale, exhale, and down. All right, that's a minute. Let's move on to exercise number 2. Exercise number 2, we're bringing it down on the floor. So you're gonna come into a plank position. We're gonna step up and down. Now this can be done from your toes or from your knees for a slightly easier variation. Let's do it for a minute. Off we go. So down, and up. Now just keep an eye. We don't want to be too sexy through your butt. I want you to try and tuck that tailbone under. So we've got a nice flat back. Now these are pretty tough. So I want you to think hand directly under the shoulder as we push and come back down. And I want you to keep your pelvis steady. Don't let it wibble wobble. Keep it still as we come down and up. Nice and strong through that core for me. Let's keep it going. In just a minute, keeping it nice and steady and strong. We're so close. What do we got? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise for this circuit. I want you on your back, and we're gonna do some reverse crunches. So just laying down, we're gonna bring those feet up to 90 degrees, palms up to the sky. We're gonna take an exhale, lift the bum, lower down. Exhale, lift the bum, lower down. And we're gonna focus on quality over control. So don't like swing it overhead. Control. Exhale, lift, inhale, down. And we are doing this for a minute. So again, don't rush too much. I just want to take that exhale, bum up, inhale, bum down. I'm only going to do 2 rounds today. I'm feeling nice. And exhale, bum up, inhale, bum down. And I try not to like swing it in over my head too much. I try and think as up as I can with these as well. And we want to control the drop. Don't slam down on the drop. Control. So lift, lower with control. Do like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do our final round of chin-ups with a little toe tap for 1 minute. Left hand on top. Shoulders, yank them down, squeeze those knees straight, and come down. Remember your easier variation. Pull, lift, lift. Trying to maintain that pull downwards on the pole. So let's go for it. Quality over quantity. Now just remember, we're trying not to lose the shoulders. So you don't want to look like this. We want to pull down the whole time. So keep it slow. Take a breather in between if you need as we pull, squeeze, and down. Really working all those back muscles. All right, that's a minute. Let's do the other hand. So right hand on top, and we're going to go pull, tap, and down. Well done. Pull, tap, and down. Oh, keeping it slow. Remember, no need to rush. I'm in struggle town too if you are, don't worry. And remember your easier variation. Pull, lift, lift. All right, let's keep it going. We're so close. Big exhale. Keep it slow. 10 more seconds. Oh, we did it. One last one. Last lot of these up downs. Let's go for it. So coming into your plank position, we're gonna step and drop for a whole minute. Let's go. Now remember, no sexy butts. Don't stick it out. Try and tuck it under and make sure that we step those hands under the shoulders. Yeah, try not to be too far forward. Again, if you need, you can do this from those knees. But we're gonna push through. Pole dancers, we're super strong. 10 more seconds. And we made it. Onto your back. Let's do our last lot of reverse crunches. So you're gonna come onto your back. I want palms up to the sky. Feet at 90, so knees are on hips, and we're gonna think up straight, not in. So exhale, lift, inhale, down. Last minute here. We got it. Just keep envisioning those effortless inverts in the distance. Big exhale on the lift. Nearly there. Just remember to focus on quality over quantity for me. And try not to push with your hands too much. You'll notice my palms are up to the sky, not down. It's just preventing me from wanting to push so much into the floor. And to actually use my abs to lift that bum. So close. That's another round done. So excited. Our final 2 exercises. So we're gonna stay down the very bottom of the pole, and I'll position myself around this way. I'm gonna start with my right leg hooked on the front of the pole, knees on the floor, and I'm gonna hold in my invert grip position. So I've got my outside hand, my left hand on top. And we're gonna think about pulling those shoulders down, like pull on the pole till those knees lift. And then from there, we're gonna hold that pull. We're also gonna make sure we're not arched through the back, and we're gonna scoop that tailbone as we pull, lift, drop back down. And your easiest variation is single-sided. All right, let's do our minute. So lift, tap, down. Keep pulling those shoulders down. So make sure you don't look like this. Pull down on the pole, and then we're gonna lift and tap. Remember your easiest variation, lift and lower. And we're focusing on quality over control. Now, if you're doing single leg, make sure you're still taking your weight through your arms, yeah? All right, let's keep going. Pull, tap, and down. Big exhale as you lift. This is harder than it looks. So exhale, heat, and down. Nearly there. About 5 seconds for me, pulling down on that pole. Well done. Let's change sides. So again, this time, facing the other way, I'm gonna hook my left leg in front, invert grip, pull down on that pole, and hang on, let me just adjust the microphone so I don't cut out too much, and lift, lower down. Well done. Let's keep that arms pulling down on the pole for me. Now remember, your easiest variation is to tap and come back down. Just making sure that you're not like sticking your bum backwards. Scoop it under like a glute bridge, and then don't lose those shoulders. Remember your easiest variation, tap, down. This one's harder than it looks, guys. Big pull down on the pole. Good job, keep it slow, quality over quantity. And we're just working on not dropping through the shoulders. If that's happening, choose the easier variation. Last 5 seconds. Well done. All right, we're gonna bring it down to the floor, onto your back. I want you to bring those feet up to 90 degrees, hands above the hips, exhale, lift. And this might be a challenge, that's fine, hang there. If you can, arms up above head, and we're gonna try and reach and bring it up. Now, as I reach, don't lose your crunch. If your back or neck is getting sore, feel free to pop the head down, but our goal is to stay up in the crunch if we can. Let's go, lift, reach, and back. reach, lift up high in that crunch. Now, as I crunch, what I don't want to do is just curl from my neck. Triple chin, embracing our sexy triple chin, lift from the core. So my ribs pull down, arms are up, overhead, back in. Now, if two arms is heavy, you can try one arm at a time for a little bit easier. You can even try feet on the floor, which is also quite a challenge, but let's just do a couple more. Last one. Well done. All right, we only have one round of exercises to go. Let's get this final round done. So hooking that right knee in front, invert grip, lift, and down for the harder variation. Making sure we don't lose the shoulders. So keep them down in that invert. And if it helps, the pole isn't like in my armpit, it's actually probably more on the center of my bicep currently. The easier variation was to tap and come down. But we're gonna maintain those beautiful pull down shoulders. Keep going, we're nearly there. This is the last time on this side. So exciting. All right, let's do the other side. So hooking that leg in front, outside hand on top, back is flat, we're gonna lift. And remember your easier variation if you need. I'm going pretty fast, so feel free to go slower. Pull down, lift, and down. Yeah? Don't lose those shoulders. Well, I feel like we're just on that marathon, that last sprint to the finish. Yay, well done. All right, last exercise. Let's bring it to the floor. On your back, feet up at 90 degrees. So take a big exhale. We're gonna not crunch from the neck. I want you to go hands above your hips, and instead we're gonna think sexy triple chin. Exhale, lift those ribs down into your hips. We're gonna bring those arms, if you can, up above head. Even just holding here is fine. Otherwise, if you can, we're gonna reach and pull in. Sorry, my light up the back there's gone a little bit haywire, but that's all right. Let's keep just marathoning, keep sprinting to the end. Cheering for us. 5, that's it. Keep it slow. Remember, if you need to, you could always do this with feet on the floor, or as another variation, single-sided. Just keep imagining those ribs pulling down into those hips. 3 more for me. Final 2. Congratulations on finishing another workout. I want to invite you all into my private student group, which I will share in the description below. On requesting to join this group, it's going to ask for you to share a password. Now this password is poll2023. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so I can keep bringing you more valuable content just like this video.